So I want to welcome the Tele-master Redd Volkaert. Honored to meet you, sir.
Thank you.
So I have to ask you, if you have your choice, house gig or road gig?
Both.
Right.
Because they're both fun for a while. You know, you get kind of burned out doing one of each. I think if you're on a house gig too long, you get bored and complacent, and you get lazy, and you don't try something new and don't risk it.
Yeah.
Where the same you get on a road gig, if they don't want you to do that, then that's what the job is. But if they let you play, same thing. You can get complacent on that job, where you get kind of lazy and, well, I'll do the same solo I did last night, instead of, so if I find, for me, it's always been a good balance to try and do both, more in the way of the road gigs sort of more disciplined, and you want to make the guy sound like his records and all of that, unless he wants you to goof off, then, but in a bar band, it's like anything goes, because nothing's in the same key, and it's all fun to play in different keys and try different stuff that maybe didn't come on the record. And after playing it 5 or 6 times, the same solo on the Fireman, you get tired of doing it. Right. As great as it is, you think, maybe I'll come up with something different. It won't be any better, but I'll come up with something a little different and give my twist on it. And I think it's fun to do that. And I find, both jobs have been easy to be able to get away with some of that to a degree, but the discipline in both of them too. I mean, if you just show up on a bar band and start goofing off all night long, they're gonna probably get somebody else.
Exactly.
Because you gotta kind of have a happy medium of being polite and doing the job, and then risking solos and doing stuff maybe you shouldn't do in a more strict situation,
So now you played with Merle Haggard. How many years was you with
I was on the road almost 6 years with him, and then I recorded for another. Well, I did a few fill-in gigs and stuff after that too, but I recorded for another, probably 4 years after that.
Right. So before Merle Haggard, was you doing session work?
Anything and everything I could get. When I was living in Nashville, I was doing a lot of demo stuff, cheap demo things, and teaching a bit and playing 7 nights a week. And most of the time I would play 2 and 3 shifts a day. I would do a duo in the afternoon, and then a band gig 6 to 10, and then another band gig 10 to 2 or 3.
So you moved down from Canada. What's probably the one thing you love about down here in the States?
That it could play that much. To me at that time, it seemed like in Canada you can play 6 nights a week, or you used to be able to play 6 nights a week and travel on the 7th.
Yeah.
And then play, back in my day it was 9 to 2, you had a 5-hour job,
Yeah.
And then when I moved to the States, there was all in the big cities had a lot of smaller, shorter jobs. You play 2 to 5, and then 6 to 10, and 10 to 2.
Yeah.
That kind of, you could do that kind of shift work, sort of.
Gotcha.
But playing music, so if you're doing that, you're usually playing in 3 different bands or groups of people, which to me is a fantastic way for a fellow to learn.
Yeah.
All kinds of music from.
Exactly.
Everybody does the same stuff, but a little bit different. And,
Well, the set that I just watched you guys play, man, fantastic.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Love it so much.
Thank you.
Love it so much. So I won't tie you up any longer.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, Redd.
You.